Dark Spectre Designworks. We make Howdy, folks. Today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Swamp Thing. Now, I'm not a huge DC guy. A lot of what McFarlane's done is pretty damn cool. Just not really my cup of tea. But they announced this guy. Thought it was pretty cool. And I'm currently working on building the Midnight Suns team. And I was going to get the Man-Thing bath. But then I'm like, you know what? I think we can use this Swamp Thing. The only difference would be the head, which I have. So we're going to be doing a quick review of the figure as is, and then we're going to go into the customization process. So let's start out with the packaging. Pretty standard for the McFarlane DC stuff. This guy is currently available for retail on Amazon. Pretty cool. Let's release the Kraken. Alrighty, some really cool plant and moss and lichen and leaf details on this guy. Really cool. Also some vines and some other swamp paraphernalia. Really cool hands. Got some bark texture on his shoulders and leaves on this one. And look at that head sculpt. Some piercing red eyes. Very cool. This is back. Got some spinal details. Swampy butt. There's some paint to this, but I'm going to add some more. I will have to give McFarlane props, man. With the cost of everything going up, for him to put something like this out for $40, pretty fucking cool. And there is a GameStop exclusive, I believe, that has like a horned head. So if that's something you're interested in, I guess just go to GameStop. Okay, let's see how he moves. Get some tilt, that's nice. Can't really go back at all. Can go down a bit. Now what's he got going on in his shoulders? Oh, wow. He's got butterfly joints. Surprisingly mobile for how goofy the design is. Arms go out to there. Down. Is there a bicep swivel up here? Looks like it. Let's see. Whoops. That just popped loose. Yep, there is a bicep swivel. Very, very tight though. Be careful. He's got a single jointed elbow, get you to about 90. And, oops. In and out on the wrists. Pretty nice range. He's got diaphragm joints here, but it's really tight. There we go. Move to the side. that. No real crunch there, but he's also got a waist joint, which can get you about there. Not much, but really good back. You can do the swamp splits. Very impressive. I'll steal Robo's line. Better than some Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Kick forward to about there. Back a bit. He's got, looks like double jointed knees. Wow. That is impressive. And it's not even actually that ugly. And they are ratcheted. It can rotate a bit at the hips as well. Looks like the McFarlane joint just supersized. Can go up to there. Back to about there. And if you position it right, you can get some nice rocker. And a toe joint. So for as goofy as of a design as this guy is, he's very well articulated and seems pretty solid. His hips are a little loose, but... Alrighty. Oh, and he does come with... oops, there's a hair on there. Comes with this accessory, like a tree blade. Pretty cool. Let's throw it in his hand. There it is, attached. Pretty cool. Also comes with the standard McFarlane DC base. And a trading card. Look at some comparisons here. Here he is with a deluxe class Transformer and the Motu Masterverse Revelations Mossman. That's a custom I'm in a work in progress on, so that's why he looks a little weird. And let's see. Swamp Thing is about 11 inches tall. If his legs are straight, he'd probably be about 11 and a half-ish, so he's freaking huge. That's what she said. Alright, let's see if we could turn him into Man-Thing. Alrighty, let's take a look at the customization portion of this fine video here. Starting out, I am modifying the neck peg. My goal initially was to keep the Man-Thing head articulatable. Unfortunately, it really just didn't work out. I didn't really feel it was worth the extra effort. Just, it was going to be a pain in the butt to make it work, and there was going to be a big gap, and I was going to have to try and fill it in, and it might look goofy, so I decided to just permanently affix the head. And then I'm just giving him a heavy brown wash, or I believe this is burnt sienna, or raw sienna. One of the siennas, you know. And to fill in the gap, I am using a product called Milliput. I'd heard about it from some other YouTubers. I typically use Epoxy Sculpt, but I was out, and it's not available locally. So this stuff was at Hobby Lobby. It's okay. It's a little softer than the Epoxy Sculpt. I like how hard the Epoxy Sculpt cures. Also makes it easier to sand and carve into afterwards. But this stuff worked okay. Works in a pinch, but I'm going to have to order some more Epoxy Sculpt for the future. And then something we've seen on this channel multiple times, just giving him some nice... dry brushing, various shades of green, some light tan on the wooden parts, just trying to bring out some of the detail. The more shades and the more times that you do this, the better it will look, obviously. You don't have to go too crazy, but there's a ton of sculpted detail, so I tried to highlight the different areas with different colors of paint. And then here I'm just using some actual real moss. I figure it'll help hide some of the crimes around his neck, and it will also look cool. Then I picked up these fuzzy little vines from Hobby Lobby as well. Thought they looked cool. I figured, well, he's probably going to have some vines growing on him. He's hanging out in the swamp, so. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed, or possibly even learned something. Thanks for watching. Have a fan-frickin-tastic day. If you don't mind doing the YouTube and Patreon thing, much appreciated. Bye.